This isn't a matter of me being a deacon. This is a matter of me being a baptized Catholic, and I want my church back. And I think the people of Western New York want their church back.
A local deacon who originally made the call for Bishop Richard Malone to resign is now taking his call for action to the top. Deacon Paul Snyder is now asking the top U.S. representative for Pope Francis to intervene in the clergy sex abuse crisis in the Buffalo diocese.
News 4's Marissa Perlman spoke with a deacon about the letter he sent and what he hopes happens now. Marissa.
Christy Don, Paul Snyder, a deacon at St. Mary's Church in Swarmville, sent a letter and an email and a massive packet of material to the U.S. liaison to the Pope. Snyder says Bishop Malone's handling of the sex abuse crisis scandalized the Diocese of Buffalo and has encouraged some of the faithful here at home to lose their faith.
Silence is what got us into this mess. People not speaking out is what got us into this problem.
Deacon Paul Snyder is speaking out by shipping out these packages. It includes letters, TV and newspaper reports, and victim statements, which he says is the key to taking back the Catholic Church.
We may have one of the worst cover-ups and scandals going on in the United States today.
The package was sent to Papal Nuncio, but also almost 20 were made up and sent to other papal leaders across the country.
In the past, they have said, had we known, we would have done more. So I'm ensuring them with this package of information, they can't claim they don't know.
Snyder includes his original August letter, which urges Bishop Richard Malone to step down. But perhaps even more powerful, as Snyder reads the dozens of letters and emails from Western New York Catholics.
We love being Catholic and will remain strong ambassadors for sharing God's word by our actions, but we will not stand by and be hypocrites of our faith by supporting those in power who have been unable to share the truth.
Bishops in the U.S. have power over their own diocese, but don't have much oversight when it comes to the fate of other bishops. Despite this, Snyder is hopeful for action.
He won't listen to his own people, his own sheep, as he calls them. But maybe his brother bishops will.
Now, Malone, now 72, has rejected multiple calls to step down, saying he wouldn't do so until after his 75th birthday, when he's required to retire. Marissa Perlman, News 4.